Hey guys! Oh my god. Hey guys, it's me, Enkah0 I. Welcome to a live stream of, well, Minecraft Generations. So, quite literally, I have been quite busy. And that's not an understatement. I've been stressed for the last couple of days. Anyway, let's avoid talking about stress and, anxiety, stuff that makes people crazy. And what the frick? Hold on. That squid behind me was acting crazy. Anyway, so my goal is to clear out this whole entire forest, quite literally, one stream, because of a lot of things. Mostly because, well, I want to. And it'll make things so much easier. I kid you not, it'll make things so easy. And I plan to. I just gotta do some just slight tweaks to the stream before I get fully started. For example, let me just go onto my YouTube dashboard, content, live. YouTube channel, content, stream, can I not do it from just this area? Huh, I guess I can't. Yeah, I can't. That's weird. Not shocking, but anyway, I'm gonna leave the ones by the bank, but the ones that are like right here, I'm gonna move or get rid of because I can. And I might have to make more pickaxes or axes. Might have to put a bunch of this wood and stuff in the storage. But I do want to let you guys know I do have another project in the works. And I really hope everybody will enjoy the next project, which is YouTuber Valley. YouTuber Valley, it would be an area where every YouTuber that I have ever watched, Minecraft related, and their respectable skins will be recreated in, not fully recreated, but to my recollection, recreated in Minecraft. And that, my friends, is a pretty long list of YouTubers. We're talking LEA, Preston Plays, Sky Does Minecraft, Your Pal Ross, Afmel. We're talking about like a good 90-something freaking YouTubers. And, well, if you guys want to watch that, or see that project come fruition, please don't hesitate to leave a like and subscribe, because that'll mean that I know you guys really want to see more of this type of content. And I know I've been gone for the last couple of days. I really apologize. I plan on making it up to everybody. Now, since I'm live, there's no edits. Since I'm live, there is no audio manipulation. Everything, you're hearing my raw voice, unfiltered, uncut. And every mistake that I make here is a mistake I normally make on a regular video. But that all comes to when it comes to the editing process, well, I change a lot post process. So let me show you how much I have to cut. So I got to cut all this until I'm basically right over here. So this little lava pit will be my pause point. What I want to do with this is kind of make it a kind of like its own little thing. Maybe plant some stuff. But yeah, it would be make things so much useful if I can have tree capitator, which I won't use because again, the only mods that I have are YDM's Weapon Master, which as you can see kind of just makes it look like I have stuff all over me. And if I had weapons, it would be on my back as well. That shows you how many axes I have, which is quite a bit. It's a more of a utility mod than anything, or cosmetic. So it really shouldn't, you know, ruin the gameplay or change it up too much at all. Yeah, everybody knows that. Alright, there we go. Another tree down. Go to this one. And I might be having to go to multiple different areas depending on how much I want to ruin of the landscape. And this is going to be a long process. There's a lot of trees. Heck, I might have to go mine for diamonds and then go back and clear more. Boom. Another axe down. Another tree destroyed. Just like that. Go this way. Let's kind of start making, like, carving the path, because I think it'll make it easier to kind of understand where I'm going if I kind of just carve it slowly. There we go, another one down. One thing I give old Minecraft, it was less optimized, but it ran a little bit smoother than anybody would think. A lot smoother, actually. Minecraft's still not optimized, and we have a lot more powerful systems than we did way back in the day. Go. That wasn't so hard. As I chop down more trees. Not a tree I need to chop down. This one, on the other hand. And this one. So many trees. More trees down. Hello, Fuming Pro. Or is it Fuming Pro? I'm definitely gonna have to try pronouncing that. Yeah, no. I think, is it Fuming Pro? Oh god, I hope I'm not butchering the name pronunciation. Oh, okay, thank you for the clarification. So, how are you doing today? I'm doing alright. Well, as good as to be expected. There we go, another tree down. Just chopping down some trees, clearing out a large area. Oh, because that's not this way. Oh, I suck at Bed Wars. 100%. I've tried Bed Wars with a friend of mine who is a master at the dang game. Oh god, I suck at the game. I would basically be a public embarrassment to the to Bed Wars. And I do play on servers. I have a series called Minecraft Server Shenanigans, where I go on Minecraft servers that I really like, as well as I have another server series called Hypixel Madness, where I just play some mini games that I think are fun, and I record my my live reaction. Plus, I have my own Minecraft server. Plus, once Minecraft Generation Season 1 is over, I plan on turning this world into 1.8.9 and then continuing from there. So, it really depends on the situation. Plus, I kind of enjoy just the quietness of playing solo. I grew up playing solo because not many friends. Plus, there's only so much I can do when on a server. Such as, I can't build something super offensive and fun. I know how to code a little bit, but I only know enough to make like a little ping pong game in C++. I am learning JavaScript, but it's a completely different mindset from going from game development to learning how to code for Minecraft. So I would say, I guess. Probably just a little bit sick. I think I ate a bad chimichanga yesterday. There's this little gas station called Allsups, and they have these burritos and they have chimichangas. And yesterday I ate one, and I haven't been the same since. Plus, I also had wings not too long ago, so my nose is a little bit runny. I am from New Mexico, land of the Chile, land of entrapment, land of enchantment, land of... That is true. I do get pretty decent latency. But that's only because I have my own, I have a really decent hard drive that, I have NAS system. So it's like I have a lot of my storage just sifted through there, and then from there I have it hooked up to my Wi-Fi antenna, like hardwired into my Wi-Fi antenna. Now don't go saying whoa just yet. That's a NAS system, yes, but it's... Oh god, I no, I don't. I wish I did. The only reason why I have a NAS system is because there's this old bank that used to be open here in New Mexico, and they're no longer open. And they had this auction, and they auctioned off an old NAS system that had a 298 gigabyte NAS system, and I won that auction. So yeah, I am the proud owner of a cheap but useful system. When I say cheap, I don't mean cheap as in price. I mean cheap as in quality. Down to my last two. Yeah, so it kind of makes running old Minecraft a lot easier than running new Minecraft. Plus, a lot of my system files aren't on my PC, they're on my NAS. So, a lot less bloatware than normal Windows 11. But I still get performance issues when I try something heavy, such as RLCraft, InsaneCraft, or the old CrazyCraft, and some performance mods. I don't think so. You can flood my chat all you want. I really appreciate the chat, because if not, then the live would be a little bit quiet, because I'm not like, when it comes to content creation, I know how to talk, but when it comes to live streaming, not so much. Plus, I don't exactly have a moderation team, so there's that as well. Yep. Alright, now where is the village? I know it's somewhere over here. So not too far. Alright. Let's start destroying this way. I'll have to think about it. But drop your Discord. I'll definitely message you and see if you're a good fit. There we go, more trees. That's fair. It has been a while since I went live, so there's, yeah. There we go. More trees destroyed. Must destroy them all. And I am out of axes, so I gotta go back to base camp. Make me some more. That is a lot of trees. Gonna put all my shift click, put that in there, that, this, that, and that. Create me some iron axes. I can only make 4, but should be a lot better than stone axes. Quite literally. Yep, take care. All right. More trees. Must destroy more trees. All the trees. All of them. All of them. Well, not all of them. Most of them. Most of them. Gotta destroy most of them. Dangerous. Dangerous lava is. Lava can hurt so much. It can burn so little. Well, not little. It can destroy whole forests, depending on the fire tick. Or tick speed, I guess. Which I guess this game runs on tick speed, so there's that. More trees destroyed. Nearly to that point where I can, well, do what I need to do. Lot of trees. And I see the village. Time to clear out. As many trees as humanly possible. Just like that. Got some more. Can I clear this whole entire birch forest in one stream? Now that would be something. Another tree down. And more trees. If I didn't need the materials, I would just be using fire. Because it burns a lot in a short amount of period. Now, if I knew how to use replay mod, I'd be using that right this moment. Because I would be replaying all the trees that I would be cutting down into a single video. I need to start enchanting my items. There we go. I hear you, cow. I hear you. You guys want to be turned into beef and leather. I understand. I shall do what you wish. Dang it. Get back here. Thanks, Raoul. There we go, more. Beautiful. Well, I wouldn't exactly say beautiful, but definitely better looking. I don't do well with dense forests. I just want to chop all this wood. All of it. Some of these lava pools didn't spawn in the right way. At least in my mind. Nice stretch. to that point. A lot of this was filled with trees not too long ago. I got like probably like a double chest and a half worth of wood. So I say it's a pretty decent haul. Let's see. Let's recap the stream. So we are building a bridge from here. Basically the the boundaries of that village. And we're going all the way here, which is gonna take a while. Anyway, I'm gonna need more axes. Alright, do I have any more iron? No, probably not. Doesn't hurt to look. Doesn't look like it. Redstone and nada. What about storage facility? No iron. Redstone, gold, dyes and sapling, wood, because, well, I'm always gonna need wood. Even if it's just crap wood. Miscellaneous, 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 logs, etc. So no iron. Wait a second. I know one of these had my tools. Ah, over here. Aha! I knew I had extra iron axes. I just didn't remember where. Just like that, my tree chopping adventure continues. Quite literally. And since we're kind of dealing with the mountain, let's go up and then around. Never underestimate someone who forgets. Because they'll forget that they forgot something important. Such as a bunch of iron axes. Now, should it be Valley of the YouTubers, or should it be something more of a Mount Rushmore type thing, where it's a mountain and I build the faces of the YouTubers I grew up with? So there'd be past tense. I'd really have to think about that, because when it comes to terraforming, I really suck. I might just do Statue Valley. Because at least Statue Valley, I know how to make some of the skins. Now, they'll be flat skins with no shading and detail, but they'll still be the skins. The only reason why no shading is because, well, there isn't many blocks to fill in the gaps. And I'm gonna need that. Filling in the gaps. But some of them have pretty detailed skins. Like popular MMOs, he has a extremely detailed skin. And I believe it's the Dark Knight, and I don't remember from what skin pack from Xbox 360 edition. But he's had that skin for as long as I've known his channel. And then there's Gaming with Jen, who I don't watch anymore. And she doesn't post anymore because she has a family. Good for her. Let's see. Then there's a few other people. Afmao, she has a family, but she's still posting. She's more of a kids channel or a kids brain rot channel. To each their own. Everybody has their content. There'll always be a market. I watched her because of her roleplay series, and yes, I get it. They need to, add some dumb videos to make money, but, at least have a couple of videos dedicated to the older fans. At least that's in my mind. You don't have to. Like, if you're wanting to, focus on one whole demographic, good on you. At least you know what you want. Plus, I think she has to due to her children being in, well, their lives. Me, I'll never know I'm probably someone who wants kids, but probably won't have kids. Not because I don't want them, but because I don't think I could be a positive role model. That's just my mind, at least. So much wood. I'm probably gonna have nightmares about all this wood. Oh no. No, 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 no. But then again, I think I'm encroaching on a different area of trees, which I don't need to be encroaching in. At least not yet. I can do this. What's making this one stand up? Oh, I missed a log. That's why. That explains a lot. Nope, no log. Where is it? The rain is so bad. Like, what the heck? Okay, I guess I just gonna have to play with it off for now. Just to be able to see anything. I mean, I still have my resource pack on, so everything will still look nice. But it's like, come on. Let's see how far I have to cut. Pretty far. I might have to do this more later because this is still quite a bit of trees. And my eyes, they're starting to see only birch.